The real-life inspirations for James Bond, a journey through espionage and intrigue. James Bond, the suave and sophisticated MI6 agent created by Ian Fleming, has become a cultural icon synonymous with espionage, glamour, and action. However, the character of 007 didn't emerge purely from fiction. Fleming drew inspiration from several real-life individuals, each adding layers to the complex persona of James Bond. This video delves into the lives of 10 people who either inspired or could have been the prototypes for James Bond, revealing a blend of scandal, shock, and fascinating facts. Number 1. Sidney Reilly, the ace of spies and master of deception. Sidney Reilly, often referred to as the ace of spies, was a legendary figure in the world of espionage, active primarily during the early 20th century. Born as Sigmund Rosenblum in Odessa, Russian Empire, now Ukraine, around 1873, Reilly's life is a tapestry of mystery and intrigue. He is famed for his daring missions against the Bolshevik regime in Russia and his involvement in numerous international espionage activities. His most notable operation was the attempted overthrow of the Bolshevik government in 1918. Reilly's ability to shift identities, charm, and audacious plans are seen as key inspirations for Ian Fleming's James Bond. His death remains shrouded in mystery, with reports suggesting he was captured and executed by the Soviet secret police in 1925, although the exact details are still debated by historians. Number 2. Dusco Papov, the Playboy double agent who fooled the Nazis. Dusco Papov, a Serbian double agent during World War II, is one of the real-life inspirations behind Ian Fleming's James Bond. Born in 1912 in what is now Serbia, Popov juggled loyalties between the Abwehr, Nazi Germany's military intelligence, and the British Secret Service. His work as a double agent was part of the Double Cross system, an incredibly successful British deception operation against Nazi Germany. Popov was known for his playboy lifestyle, often seen in casinos, and his bravado matched that of the fictional Bond. One of his most famous exploits was providing misinformation to the Germans about the D-Day landings. His direct interaction with Ian Fleming, who was then a naval intelligence officer, during a visit to a casino in Portugal is famously cited as a moment of inspiration for the Bond character. Popov passed away in 1981, leaving behind a legacy of daring, deception, and intrigue that significantly contributed to the Allied war effort. Number 3. William Stevenson, the man called intrepid and the architect of modern espionage. William Stevenson, known as the man called intrepid, was a Canadian soldier, airman, businessman, inventor, spymaster, and the senior representative of British intelligence for the entire Western Hemisphere during World War II. Born on January 23, 1897, in Winnipeg, Canada, Stevenson's journey to becoming a pivotal figure in intelligence began with his valor in World War I, where he earned the Military Cross. His most significant contributions came during World War II, where he was crucial in sharing intelligence with Franklin D. Roosevelt that helped draw the United States into the war. Stevenson founded Camp X in Canada, a secret training school for spies and covert operations, which played a vital role in shaping modern espionage techniques and the formation of the CIA. His close relationship with both Roosevelt and Winston Churchill, along with his mastery in espionage and intelligence, made him an influential figure reminiscent of the fictional James Bond. Stevenson's legacy is marked by his pioneering work in intelligence, which laid the groundwork for contemporary spycraft. Number 4. Sir Fitzroy McLean, the diplomat, soldier, and adventurer. Sir Fitzroy McLean was a British diplomat, soldier, and adventurer whose life was filled with daring exploits and escapades that mirror those of James Bond. Born on March 11, 1911, McLean's career began in the British Foreign Office, but his adventurous spirit led him to explore Soviet Central Asia, defying the Soviet government's strict travel restrictions. His experiences in these regions, documented in his book Eastern Approaches, showcase his audacious character and thirst for adventure. During World War II, McLean became a prominent figure in the British Army, where he served with distinction in the North African and Italian campaigns. He was also a key figure in supporting the Yugoslav partisans, directly working with Josip Broz Tito's resistance against the Nazis. McLean's ability to navigate diplomatic channels, combined with his military prowess and adventurous undertakings, made him an exemplary real-life counterpart to the fictional super spy, contributing significantly to his consideration as a prototype for James Bond. Number 5. Peter Fleming, the globetrotting author and inspiration. Peter Fleming, the elder brother of Ian Fleming, was an adventurer and travel writer whose exploits mirrored the adventurous spirit of James Bond. Born on May 31, 1907, in England, Peter was a renowned explorer and author, known for his exploratory trips to Brazil and travels across Asia. His notable works include Brazilian Adventure and News from Tartary, which detailed his treacherous and thrilling 3,500-mile journey from Peking to Kashmir. Peter's adventurous lifestyle, flair for writing, and experiences in remote and dangerous parts of the world contributed to the essence of the James Bond character. His service during World War II in the Grenadier Guards and later in the British Army's military intelligence further added to his remarkable profile. Peter's adventurous spirit, combined with his literary skills, not only made him a fascinating figure in his own right but also likely provided inspiration for his brother's creation of the world's most famous spy. Number 6. Forrest Eo Thomas, the White Rabbit in Nazi-occupied France. Forrest Tommy Eo Thomas, known by his codename the White Rabbit, was a British Special Operations Executive (SO) agent during World War II whose daring missions in Nazi-occupied France were nothing short of legendary. Born on June 17, 1902, in London, Eo Thomas joined the SOE in 1942 and was parachuted into France multiple times to coordinate and lead resistance activities. His missions included intelligence gathering, organizing airdrops, and aiding the escape of fellow operatives. Eo Thomas was captured by the Gestapo in 1944 and endured brutal torture and interrogation, yet he never divulged information. He managed a miraculous escape from Buchenwald concentration camp, demonstrating extraordinary courage and resilience. His remarkable wartime exploits earned him the George Cross, the highest civilian decoration in the United Kingdom for bravery. Eo Thomas's extraordinary life, marked by bravery, resilience, and espionage, echoes the heroism and daring that define the character of James Bond. Number 7. Paul Rosbot, the Griffin and the Master of Scientific Espionage. Dr. Paul Rosbot, codenamed the Griffin, was an Austrian-born scientific editor who played a crucial role as a spy for the Allies during World War II. His espionage work, though less action-oriented, was pivotal in providing vital scientific intelligence. Born on November 1, 1896, in Austria, Rosbot worked for a German scientific publishing house, which put him in a unique position to gather information about Nazi Germany's scientific advancements, including their nuclear program. His ability to discreetly pass on critical scientific information to the Allies made a significant impact on their understanding of the enemy's capabilities. Rosbot's intelligence work was marked by a high level of intellect and strategic thinking, demonstrating that espionage can take many forms beyond physical daring. His contributions to the Allied war effort, particularly in the realm of scientific intelligence, show a different yet equally vital aspect of the spycraft, akin to the cerebral and analytical qualities seen in James Bond. Number 8. Christina Scarbeck, Christine Granville, the daring female spy of World War II. Christina Scarbeck, also known by her alias Christine Granville, was a remarkable figure in the world of espionage, often considered one of the most successful female special agents during World War II. Born on May 1, 1908, in Warsaw, Poland, she joined the British Special Operations Executive (SOE) and played a pivotal role in Allied intelligence operations. Her missions were characterized by daring, charm, and a remarkable ability to elude capture. Scarbeck's exploits included skiing across the Tatra Mountains to smuggle intelligence out of Nazi-occupied Poland, and a dramatic rescue of fellow SOE agents from a Gestapo prison in France, where she convinced the guards of an imminent Allied invasion. Her charismatic personality and her fearless approach to missions made her a legendary figure. Scarbeck's life was marked by her extraordinary courage, resourcefulness, and the ability to use her wit and charm in dangerous situations, drawing a parallel to the charismatic and audacious nature of James Bond's character. Number 9. Garbo, the genius of espionage deception. Juan Pujol Garcia, known by his code name Garbo, was a master of espionage and deception during World War II, famed for his role as a double agent. Born on February 14, 1912, in Barcelona, Spain, he initially offered his services to the Allies but was turned down. Undeterred, he became a German agent and then a double agent for the British. His most significant contribution was the creation of a fictitious network of spies, which fed false information to the Nazis, including critical misinformation about the D-Day landings. Garcia's elaborate and convincing deceptions played a significant role in misleading Nazi Germany about the actual site of the Normandy invasion, contributing to the success of the Allied forces. His ability to weave complex webs of deceit and his imaginative tactics in the world of espionage reflect the cunning and strategic brilliance often seen in James Bond's fictional missions. Number 10. Patrick Dalzell-Job, the adventurous commando with a conscience. Patrick Dalzell-Job was a British naval intelligence officer and commando whose World War II experiences were marked by both adventure and a strong moral compass. Born on June 1, 1913, in London, he served in the Royal Navy and participated in numerous daring operations, including intelligence gathering and commando raids. Notable for his independent spirit, Dalzell-Job once defied orders to evacuate civilians from Narvik, Norway, before the town's destruction, an act of defiance that saved many lives. His actions, often driven by a mix of bravery and compassion, illustrate the complexity of his character. Dalzell-Job's life was filled with thrilling escapades and a commitment to protect the innocent, reflecting the adventurous yet morally nuanced character traits associated with James Bond.